Hello everyone, welcome back once again to CareerQ, a place to curate your career. In today's video, I am going to talk about a rather important topic which is of a concern right now, and which is because the time is really running out. So the thing that we are going to talk about is filing your income tax returns. We all know that 31st July is just around the corner, and if there are any of you who have not yet started or finished filing your ITR, then you must ramp up, you must speed the process, and you should fill your ITR on time to avoid being penalized or being fined, etc. etc. It really doesn't matter whether you are following the old tax regime or you're following the new tax regime or whatever, but the main thing that you need to take care of is that you have filed your ITR before the 31st of July. And in today's video, I am going to tell you why is it so important to file your ITR on time. What are the benefits that you will be getting if and when you file your ITR on time, and if you fail to do so, then what are the certain amount of difficulties that you might have to face. So that is the topic of discussion for today's video. Continue to watch the entire video because I'm going to cover all of the important aspects. But before starting the video, if you are new to the channel or have not subscribed, then do subscribe. Your one subscription motivates me a lot to make this content for you. And with that being said, let's get started with the video. So the very first benefit of filing your ITR on time is, of course, avoiding the penalties that will be given to you, the tax penalties that will be incurred on your name if you fail to file the ITR. I remember a friend of mine who had forgotten to fill her ITR on time last year, and she had remembered after a few days, but in that few days she got a penalty of 23,000. Yes, so the penalty amount that will be incurred at your name, that will be very high, because ITR filing is one of the things that the government is strict about, and if you fail to do so, then these penalties are very high. So it's easier and affordable as well to file the ITR on time and avoid such kind of situations. The second positive thing or the benefit that you will be getting is if you file your ITR beforehand or on time, then if you are entitled to certain refunds or returns from the government, then your return will be coming faster. Any delay in filing your ITR will bring a delay in receiving your refund from the government as well. So if you want your money back or your money back sooner, then you should file your ITR on time, or even before time. It's good. So the next thing that I would like to tell you is, if you are somebody who is looking out for a loan. Now this loan can be anything. It can be for your personal reasons, it can be a home loan, it can be an education loan, any kind of loan. But when you go and you tell them that you are a salaried employee, or you did something before coming here and taking this loan, they will definitely ask you for your pay slips, etc., and they will ask you for your ITR. So the loan processing, these banks, they ask you for your ITR, and if you do have your ITR, if you have filed it on time, then getting the loan becomes easier. If you have not done it, or you have done it on a later point, then it will take a lot of convincing to the bank people, because they will get their EMI. They want to ensure that this person will be giving our EMIs on time. Okay, and if you do not have a good record of your filing your ITR, then they will have this impression that, okay, this person is not someone who is prompt in doing these things. So it will create a negative impact, and it will eventually bring problems if and when you are trying to get a loan for whatever reason it may be. So just to avoid those kind of hassles, just file your ITR on time, because you never know when you are in need of one such thing. Okay, so the next thing, which is pretty much related to the loan thing, is getting your credit card. Yes, if you're someone who doesn't have a credit card, or who has a credit card but goes to a newer bank and wants their credit card as well to hold multiple credit cards. So even getting the your credit card, for that the bank people, they will check your ITR filing. They will ask for your ITR form for a previous financial year. So, if from August onwards, if you go and ask for a loan or a credit card, they will ask you for the ITR that you have just filed, okay? And if you are able to give them, then the process becomes hassle-free. But if you are not able to give it to them, then there comes a problem, there comes convincing, and it doesn't really assure whether the bank will be convinced and whether they will proceed towards giving you these credit cards or these loans or not. It completely depends on the bank people, okay? If you're someone who is going to switch a company, you are just like us, someone who is going to switch your organization, then there are several organizations who take your form 16, of course, and there are several others who are not convinced by this form 16 alone. They want to see whether you have filled your ITR or not, and whether it has been done on time or not, and all of these gets checked when your background verification takes place. So even you going to a better company, on a better job, at a better position, in a better salary, all of this eventually depends on whether you have filed your ITR or not. I'm not saying that this is the only criteria, but yes, this is one of the major criterias, and it does play a very important role. So you won't like things to get hampered over there, which is why you should fill your ITR on time. The next thing where I find that filing ITR is really helpful is getting a higher education. Now, as I come from the corporate, I know that after certain years, there are multiple people who think that now there is a need of, taking one more degree, or taking, making education again a part of it. Some people do their masters within India, some others, they prefer going outside to pursue their master's degree. Now, when you are going outside, now within India, I have not heard or I have not seen, so I'm not talking about within India, but do let me know if in the comments if even in India they are asking for ITRs, ITR documents as well. However, if you are someone who is wanting to go abroad to pursue your higher educational degrees, then they do ask for your ITR filing. Yes. So maybe they just want to know what kind of citizen you are within your country, whether you are a responsible citizen, you're irresponsible, whether you do your tax filings or you don't do. So these are some of the things. When you say that you are an experienced employee, then they will definitely ask you for your ITR, because they want to get the knowledge whether you are a person who should be brought to their country or not. So this ITR filing also plays an important role when you are making your future plans. So these are a few things or a few places that if you do not file your ITR on time, or if you fail to file your ITR, then these are few places where it can bring a problem in your future goals or your daily life, those kind of things. Apart from this, there are certain other things. So if you fail to file your ITR, or if you are late while filing, so you might get tax notices from the IT department, or you can be under a scrutiny or some further enquiries. These kind of things, these unnecessary hassles might come into your life. So just to avoid and be in a safer spot with something like a chill environment, I think you should file your ITR on time. Not to forget that it also brings a lot of financial discipline and financial freedom to you. While you are filing your ITR, if you have filed it on time and you know that you are liable to some refund, then you can plan that by this refund amount I can do this for my family or for myself. Also, if you are not eligible for a refund, if there is nothing like that for you, even then like I said, my friend had to pay 23,000 last year. Now it is a big amount, and paying that amount solely because you have filed your ITR late, that becomes very difficult to digest, right? So it really crumbles your entire calculation. Like 23,000, suddenly it goes out of your pocket. So your calculations and your daily life might fall apart. It might not, but it does impact. So for the sake of financial independence and financial freedom for you and your family, and for planning your life better, I think that filing ITR on time really helps. So these are a few of the benefits that I know and I have experienced myself. if there is anything else that you found in your case was beneficial, had you not filed your ITR on time, this wouldn't have happened with you. Anything as such, then please put them down in the comment section. Again, I reiterate this, please file your ITR on time. The last date is 31st of July. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all that I have to share with you in today's video. If you want to connect with me one-to-one, if you have any confusion, queries, if you are confused within two organizations, or you are confused with how you should proceed with your career, you can come and talk to me personally over topmate.io. I have pasted the link in the video and in the description box as well. I'll come again tomorrow with another new video. Till then, stay tuned to CareerQ. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.